Good morning, everybody. It's DJ NV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. It's time for Ask Yee. 800-585-1051. Hello, who's this?
This is Charlotte Dunning.
Hey, Mama. What's your question for Yee?
I have 3 kids, and my oldest son is not my husband, and they do not get along at all. I've been with this my husband since he was 3, and he's 11 now, and they always constantly bumping heads.
Okay, like fist fighting and stuff?
No, not fighting, just like words.
All right. I'm going to tell you this. Me and my brother did not get along with each other. We're a year and 3 months apart, probably until we were in college.
Right.
And all we did was argue all the time. Like, we really did not mess with each other at all. I think we probably never really got along.
Well, it's my husband and my oldest son that don't get along.
Oh, it's your husband. I thought you were saying the kids don't get along.
No, well, they're going to fight anyways, but my son does things to aggravate him, and then, he'll say things that he shouldn't say to my son.
So it's a never-ending cycle.
Yes, and I just need to know what can I do to, build their relationship and make that relationship better, because they don't understand how hard it is for me, because I don't want to choose him over my son. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and your son probably feels like that sometimes, too.
Right.
Well, your husband has to be the bigger person, because this is a child we're talking about.
Right.
That means that he has to be a person of authority, but he has to also be mature enough to not go back and forth and to understand that he's doing these things on purpose to aggravate him, and try to show him as much love as he can, because probably he does those things to aggravate him. Then your husband reacts in the way that he wants him to react, because he's doing it on purpose. And then it keeps on going back and forth and back and forth. What he needs to do is your husband should be doing something differently, but he also has to be an authority figure. He can't be going back and forth with the child.
All right, I've tried to explain that to him.
You have to give them authority. You can't butt in. If they have a problem, mama can't butt in, because they'll always run to you. Let them do some bonding. Let them go together.
You see, y'all missing the
right.
She doesn't want to make it seem like she's choosing her husband over her child.
She can't jump in, though.
The problem is her oldest son looked like the baby daddy that used to be having sex with her raw and shot her club up, and her new man can't stand that. Okay? That's what he get for having your old man's face.
But he's got to be the mature one, and he's got you. First of all,
his father is around too, and they get along.
Right.
I don't know.
And maybe another good thing to do is to have his father, his biological father, speak to him as well.
Yeah, I've tried that too.
And that would be helpful. But I will say, you have to make sure that your husband has the authority, because he still has to look at him like he's an authoritative figure in his life. But your husband can't go down to your child's level. He has to be more mature. He has to be above that. And he has to even show him that he does love him, even though he's acting out. But he's probably acting out in response to feeling neglected or feeling weird, because he's the only one that's not the biological child of both of you.
No, he's feeling like that dude broke up their family. He feels like the new guy broke up your family.
Right, because we have 2 kids. I have, 2 younger kids.
Right.
With him, and I don't know.
He might feel like he doesn't get the love and attention that the other 2 kids get, because that's not his real father, too.
Yeah, well, that's why I try to make him spend a lot of time with his father, too. And, so he'll have that feeling still. But then when he comes home, it'll be okay for like a day or so. But then he goes right back to...
It might be good for your husband to do some special things for him and with him, just the 2 of them together, just to really show him that, yes, you are my son also. Even though, that's not biologically his son, but he probably does feel left out.
Okay, thank you.
Even if y'all don't make him feel like that subconsciously, it might be really difficult for him. So I think what he needs to do is really just show him as much love as he can, but also just be firm and let him know you cannot speak to me in any way that you want. You can't do this, but they do need to spend some time together, even if it's just the 2 of them one-on-one. I think that would be a good thing.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Good luck.
No problem.
Now, we're in the middle of Ask Yee, 800-585-1051. What line you want to go to, Yee?
3.
All right. Hello, who's this?
Hello, this is Jay.
What's your question for Yee?
Me and my girlfriend, we just recently got engaged. My only problem right now is that she's a squirter.
That sounds like great.
At first it was cool, At first it was cool, there's no problem. But now it's just annoying. Like, sheets is always wet. We can't even have a decent quickie. Like, it's annoying.
Your punk ass up. Why you don't even talk to him, Yee? What's wrong with you?
You should be excited about this.
Somebody always got to sleep in a wet spot. You feel me?
Oh, bed wet.
Well, what you need to do, knowing that she's a squirter, is that you need to throw something down on the bed before y'all have sex.
Duh. Keep a towel under the bed.
As a matter of fact, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I had a sex bit on the show, and she works in a sex store, and they actually have a particular blanket just for that.
All right.
Hold on, let me see if I can remember the name of it.
All right, but yeah, I need that.
And when you down there,
If you listen to Lip Service, we actually talked about it on Lip Service. Yeah, it's called The Liberator, and they actually have it on Amazon.
All right, bet. Yeah,
it's a moisture-resistant sex blanket.
All right. Thank you.
And by the way, when you down there showing her what that mouth do though, and she squirts, you take it in the chest like a real man. You don't stop.
No, definitely.
If the only problem is that the sheets get wet.
Yeah, the sheets get wet and the bed is wet. You feel me? Like,
oh shit.
You can't wake up in the morning real quick. You know, you gotta.
So you just get this Liberator blanket and you'll be fine.
You'll be all right,
and
son.
never make a woman feel ashamed about what her body does during sex. That's supposed to be a great thing.
I wouldn't talk to her about it. I'm gonna just hop up.
You
with
sound
the
like a
blanket
devil damn fool calling up here complaining about your woman squirting. You should be happy.
Well, listen, we solved the problem. Obviously, it's an issue for people. That's why they created this blanket just for that. So.
Well, good luck.
I love it. And you know it's mostly urine.
The Breakfast Club.